Hi, this is Steve here. Just wanted to share my stats on the bot that I've been tracking now for a month. Some of the guys asked for it. First and foremost, this is my journal entry. I've already filtered down just the bots. You see the little filter there. I don't know if you're familiar with Excel or not. I've also filtered down just paper trades because I uh, haven't traded live. Like they're still new to me. I won't even talk about September. If I go into September, when I was new, I didn't even put them as paper. I just put them as data over here on this other over here because you can see I didn't know what I was doing, and so um, once I figured out something must be wrong. I kind of changed my philosophy. That's why I put them as data so they don't get counted. But in October 1st, I did start. Bottom line is $4,000 for it's been 2 weeks and a half. So today's what, the 17th, Saturday. So 2 full trading weeks in a couple days. So basically half a month. But let's do the breakdown of it for anybody. If you're not interested, you're done there. There's your number 4,600. If you want to break down, we'll go ahead and break this down. So let's, I guess, start with 6. These are only the charts that I have on. I'm going to use this marker because that's the second line, and I like, for my math purposes, I need to have that line on. So this is 6E. And don't worry about all these yellow ones. This is all data that I did not put in for these bots. Eventually, I'll be adding the negative and the max move on there as I traded, which I track for real purposes. But for bot purposes, I haven't. But I will be eventually at some point because it'll be dumped in. But needless to say is I just want to see how much heat I have to take on the given trade, and then how much, what's the max move with or without me. And when I go max heat, for instance, if I get kicked out, what I mean by negative move, if I get kicked out at a stop, but it continues to go 2, 3, 10 ticks, whatever it might be, 4 points of heat, that's the heat, whether I'm in or out. But the same thing with the move. Let's say it hits a target or I get popped out for some reason, but it keeps going and going and going until it's over, then that's the positive move, whether or not I was in it or not. And it's just for data purposes only. The real information is right here. And these are all single trades, by the way, even though there's 6, let's say, for instance, on this particular day, there were 6E trades on this particular chart. Where was I going with that? Yeah, I forgot my train of thought. But in any event, yeah, that's 6 trades. It's round turn trades too, by the way. And it does the fees for the calculation of the fees for us here per trade. So based on my commissions that I have with my broker. So you'd have to set them up differently for yours, which is all done in the charts here. But in any event, we'll go back to October. So this is 6E. So not bad. $450. That's a good one. I like that one. And it looks like they're all pretty much the same chart. So there's really, it's kind of a no-brainer. Keep that one on. CL. CL, $571. 3-minute charts. Yeah, so looking good. DAX, I just turned DAX on, so yeah, that would not surprise me with 0 trades. It hasn't really done anything, so I obviously may or may not keep it. But you're always playing. ES, $1,000 for not bad. A total of 18 trades over the course of 2 weeks. Just 1 day of heat for 2, so I'll take it. GC's got 2,400. GC's been really good. You can see I first started. That actually might be micros. That's the micro chart. I probably should change that to a micro. Gold. Let's take that one out of there. So let's remove that one and refresh it. Okay, so $1,800. Well, not as good, but I'll take it. In any event, so here's some multiple charts that we're dealing with this. So we have to narrow it down a little bit more in this column. So let's look at the, well, let's start with the 15-minute chart and take off let's just look at the 15 minute because it's the only ones on here. Oh, I'll take it, 160 bucks. And then the 377. Oh, 1,200. I did like that one. Gold's been really good. So this is $1,200 on that chart. I really do like those smaller charts. I know Bob doesn't, but 3 minute, 400 bucks. I'll take it all. So anyway, turn them all back on. So I'll take 1,800. I like it. Now the question that I really don't have, to be fair though, is I don't have how much heat had to take from that. I do know that you know, when you have an unlimited wealth, you could deal with heat or not have stops at all, and just have big stops and all that. And that's not me. But you can see right here, this was a pretty big stop. Well, that's 8 trades, so I can't count. But without having, because usually what I'll do is I'll dump in the data and it'll be individual. So I'll show each trade. It'll say 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 8 times, and each one will have a negative and a positive. And then I can do the stats on that, and I can get the graph, and I can do all kinds of see how much, you know, based on my strategy. And the strategies are right here, and right now they're just called bots, but I have different strategies that I use. So in this case, we're only looking at one strategy, and we could see what the stats are, but I don't really have that kind of stats yet. So in any event, moving forward, so that's gold. I like gold. Here's the mini gold. I'll take it. For mini gold, that's pretty good. And that's that one. Well, that's GC. I don't know why that's. You know what? I don't know why. That one should be gold, not mini gold. GC. So let's get that one out of here. Refresh it. So all right. So mini gold really didn't do much. Them probably commissions half the battle. But I don't know if the minis are working for me. Just because they're just, I don't know yet. So in any event, mini NASDAQ, 200 bucks for for minis in general. 200 bucks, pretty good for 2 weeks for not doing anything but just policing it. I'll take it. Little risk, you know, with the minis. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about it. Even with gold, going back to gold. All right, so you made $3, but I mean, you know, we're not looking at a lot of drawdown in the event that it did turn south on you. Okay, so, ooh, what's this one? This is NASDAQ. Okay, well, we need to kind of look into this one. So let's narrow this one. I've got a bunch of charts on NASDAQ, so let's look at the 15-minute. And I didn't put the settings on at the beginning, but then later on I started adding the settings. So eventually they'll just be one thing, one label. So this is all, it's all 15-minute chart. Forgot the label. Turn on the label. Ooh, 1,500 bucks. Oh yeah, look at this one here. Oh, this is just yesterday. So yeah, the drawdown on this is 1,000, huge, 3,000 to 4,000 stops on this one. This 15-minute one is it's just maybe a little bit out of my caliber. If you even took this one crazy one out and didn't let the stops go, and I've been letting them kind of run. I do police them a little bit. If they start getting into the black really good, I'll kind of tighten it up and manage it a little bit. For the most part, I try to let them go. Because my ATM strategy is it automatically takes one off at the first average true range, and then the other one I'll trail. But as it gets further and further along, and you know, into the green, it tightens up a little bit. So, which is well past my third ATR deviation one. So I'm well in the money on that one. But for some reason, this one I probably, if it were real and if that were real money, I can guarantee you that I would not let it draw that much heat. But I remember watching this. So take that one out. If you took that one out, which is this one here, yeah, well, maybe I jumped to conclusions. But okay, so maybe this is that bad trade that kind of skewed things. In any event, so let's take off the 15 minutes. Let's go to the 20 range, which is one I got off the video back, I think it was November of 19 or something like that. Yeah, this takes trades a lot, but it doesn't really go anywhere. So I don't think that's going to last. And I did ask Bob on that, and he said he tried it too and turned it off. And these are the high performance ones. So let's just go to 3 minute. 3 minutes good. I love 3 minute. And nothing more to say about that one. And let's do the high probability. That's not very high. I forgot to turn that one on, so I don't know what happened there. That looks like a skewed number. Well, I don't know why there's numbers there when I have my note on it. This is forgot to turn it on. So let's just eliminate that from the equation. Okay, doable. I'll take it. Bad data, bad information in, bad information out. And then this is the Renko bar chart. Not too impressed with this. It doesn't seem to be working with this particular thing. Maybe these settings that I have, 8.2 Renko. So again, I just tried it. Anyway, that's all in all. Take away a couple bad trades, and that would have been good. So I'm not ready to rule that one out yet. And RTI, I just put this one on not too long ago. Okay. I just need more stats on it. Anyway, that's my stats. So if we open all this back up again, and if we were to eliminate some of that one crazy trade, that drawback that I was telling you about, which was NASDAQ. Hey dog, stop that one. And then there was another crazy one. Take that one out, and because I wouldn't have let these, be honest. I mean, without having how much heat I would have taken, you know, that would determine too, you know, if I would have really truly stayed in it or not. I mean, something like that, maybe. Even that might not have, probably. I don't know. I had to look at the statistics on it. I'm just letting these go off based on their algorithms, but you know, that should be managed. Here's another one. The 20 range. Let's get rid of the 20 range because I think I'm going to turn that one off. So let's see what that does. 20 range, get that out of here. So now we're looking really better. So get rid of the 20 range and get rid of that one crazy 15-minute one that I would have never let go that far anyway. And I'm sitting pretty all the way around, you know, on the bots. So now it's just a matter of finding more markets, more charts, better statistics. And so that's what I started. When I first started at the beginning, I just put, you know, 15 minute, but that wasn't giving me a good because I was tweaking some numbers. So then I had to get down to, okay, what are my settings? And so that's where I kind of get into that. So now I can kind of filter down to specifics and say, okay, only give me the 377 chart with, say, 177 and 233. And I don't know what this one was, so I won't use it. And I don't know what that says. I'll let it go. I just want to look at that. And oh, I forgot the label. And okay, so you can get better statistics. So I'll have better statistics once I have some negative heat and max move. That'll tell us a lot too. But needless to say, I'm kind of impressed. So I'm looking forward to kind of figure out you know, to go live, maybe a little bit, maybe starting on macros or micros. Starting on micros, or I don't know. I got to put my toe in the water on the bots just because it's, you know, they're bots and they're new to me. And then I got to figure out which one do I want. I would have to say right now to start off, I would probably gold. I don't know. Probably gold. Let me look at these two right now. Maybe. Oh, that's stupid. I keep forgetting to do that dumb label because it's that third row. Or second row. Yeah, I do like gold. I mean, there's just like really, other than that one, that even if I let these two go and I took the heat and I took full stops on them, okay. So that one's a good one. With NASDAQ, I got to narrow down a little bit more, only because there's 4 charts in here, and I really got to kind of to see which ones work well. But you got the idea of my numbers. So yeah, so maybe if I do start, I will start with GC, and certainly probably that 377 chart, because that one looks to me to be the, or was it 377? Well, I only got one stat on there, so that's kind of, well, no, there's 10. Oh, I got the dumb. Hold on, sorry about this. 26 trades. Oh yeah, I'm happy with it. I'd probably be starting on this gold 377, but keep in mind it's only early in the morning and it's off. I've learned that trick from Bob. Thank you very much, Bob. Don't leave these things on, and heck, I don't even like going to the bathroom with them on. So anyway, I think that's enough said on the stats. If you have any questions, just Skype me. You can join our group, whatever you got to do. Oh, speaking of YouTube is all full of commercials, so here's mine. So there's my information. If you need my Skype address, you could pause this and copy down the information and check it out. And that's all I got. And hey, don't forget not to do another commercial. Here, check this out. Let's go to, hold on, calendar of events. Let's not forget that. You can pause this and sign up for that. This is the first time I'm doing that, so I'm kind of a little nervous because talking on a YouTube video is one thing, but talking to a live audience is another. So, in any event, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, there's my thing. You can go there and check it out. All right, thanks. That's all I got. Turn off. Turn off. I want to turn off.